everybody, I'm back again with another recap of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. This is season number 3, episode 14, Love is a Battlefield. Alright, so I'm not going to waste any time getting into this recap. Let's start with Darcy and Tom. So I realized something when I was watching the episode this week. I hate Darcy. And previously, I didn't hate Darcy. Darcy was my favorite person. But I never actually had a boiling hate in my heart for her until this week. This girl annoyed me to no end in every single scene. I was watching this at school because it's the first week of classes and there's really not much to do. So I was like, I'm just going to watch 90 Day Fiance again. And I was at my desk holy crap, this girl gets on my nerves. Darcy's level of desperation now is just pitiful and I feel sorry for her. She constantly alludes to them being married or engaged. She is trying way too hard with her clothes and her dress. She's wearing these super tall Louboutins all the time that she cannot walk in. I could see if you need help over a big step or down the stairs or up the stairs. But Tom was having to hold her hand and help her walk everywhere. She looked like Laura after she got off that plane going to Qatar. It's not attractive. And even Tom said it wasn't attractive. And I agree. It's not cute. It doesn't make her sexy. It doesn't make her endearing. It just makes her annoying. Now, we'll get to Tom because he's trash too in his own way. But let's just talk about Darcy for a second. First of all, the girl gets drunk. She constantly talks about marriage. She was like, are we going to get married over there? She says that everywhere they go. Oh, it's like walking down the aisle. Are we going to get married over there? You're not marrying Tom. You're not even going to get engaged to Tom. You're not even dating Tom. Because Tom just told you that he got rid of all his other girlfriends when y'all decided to meet up, and she was heartbroken because she thought that her and Tom were already in a full-fledged relationship, and they were not. She thinks that 4 years have gone by. You were with a whole different man 3 of those 4 years. So what are you even talking about? You and Tom were long distance friends who probably had phone sex a couple times or talked about sexual things or sent each other nudes a few times. And you think that that's your boyfriend. No, Darcy. This man is getting to know you. He doesn't know you. And you don't know him. So let's stop. All right, you don't even like him. He's not attractive. You're not attracted to him. You're trying to force it. She made a fool of herself this entire episode. She got drunk. She beat up Tom in his sleep. His nose was bleeding all over the sheets. It was a mess. Darcy's a mess. She was a blubbering, crying mess. And that's really all I have to say about her. Now let's get to Tom, because he's trash in his own way too. All right. So Tom, first of all, he gets her an Airbnb. Well, he gets them an Airbnb, right? And you would think that he would give Darcy the master bedroom because, she's a woman. She probably needs more space. She has a lot of clothes. She has a lot of accessories, needs a bigger bathroom. But he gives her the guest bedroom. And when Darcy gets in there, she's like, no, the energy's not right in here. I'm like, what do you mean the energy's not right in here? The room is small. All right. It's a little tiny room and you don't want to sleep there. Let's just say that. The room was small, and you would think as a man, he would give the woman the bigger room. So Darcy tries to say she doesn't want to sleep alone. They end up sleeping together, but I don't think they had sex. But anyway, Tom led us to believe that he was some playboy, player who got all these women. Tom wouldn't give no women. I don't believe it for a second, because the way Darcy is throwing herself at him, alluding to sex every 5 seconds, basically giving up the goods, and he won't take it, lets me know right there that he's not a playboy. Now, I know he's trying to play the whole gentleman card. He's trying to treat her like a lady and all that is sweet and nice. But any dude who was just previously a playboy, if a girl, even if you're trying your hardest to treat her like a lady, if she's saying, you know what, I don't want you to treat me like a lady. I want you to take me in that room and blow my back out. He's going to do it. He's not going to be like, oh no, I'm a gentleman. I don't want to do that. Tom is he's taking it slow, but he's taking it too slow to me that I'm questioning his playboy ways. I don't think that Tom was getting women like that. I think Tom was buying women, the ones that he did have. I don't think that he really has game like that, because the way Darcy's throwing herself at him and the way he keeps rejecting her lets me know right there he don't have a game. They tried to make us believe he was this debonair James Bond. You know who he is? Y'all remember Bridget Jones? There was Daniel Cleaver, and then there was Mark Darcy, right? So Tom wanted us to believe that he was Daniel Cleaver, the debonair, smooth Englishman who got all the ladies, who get some panties off at the drop of a hat. And he's really, in real life, Mark Darcy. He is dry. He has the personality of a wet blanket. He's kind of rude, kind of brash, puts you off a little bit, but inside, probably a nice guy. That's exactly who Tom is. He wanted us to think he was Daniel Cleaver, the playboy, when actually he's just Mark Darcy, the wet blanket. I mean, this guy, there's nothing really likable about him. He's boring to me. You know, I agree with how he's treating this relationship with Darcy and taking it slow and stuff, but I do not believe for a second that this man was the player that he wants us to think he was. No, because a player would have hit that already, the way Darcy's throwing them panties at him. But regardless of the fact, these two are not getting married. They're not going to stay together. This relationship, I give it to the end of the season, to be honest. Maybe not even that long. We might see them break up on camera. Who knows? That's basically it for Tom and Darcy. Let's move on to the next couple. All right, so next is Rebecca and Zied. I'm going to keep it real short and sweet with them. Basically, Zied is a little bit jealous, but did I say Laura? Rebecca. Who did I say? Rebecca and Zied. I don't know, my brain thought Laura for a second, but yeah, Laura was being stubborn. She wanted to do what she wanted to do. She thinks she's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man because her ex had his foot on her neck. So now she's trying to show how strong she is. And all Zied was trying to do was tell her how it goes in his country. Like, he's literally telling you, I'm telling you, people are going to look at you like you're a slut. All right. They're going to look at you like you're loose, like you're lady of the night. If you wear your arms out with all those tattoos and such, and then you're white, you already stand out anyway. I'm trying to help you. And she just didn't want to listen. And then he got mad and he was like, no. And I think they try to portray it as if Zied was being jealous. Like, nobody, looks at my woman. But it was more of a cultural perception that he was worried about. He didn't want it to appear that Laura was a certain type of woman that he knows she isn't. She made it a way bigger deal than she should have, saying, I'm a bad person now because I took my jacket. You know that's not what he meant. You know that you're not a bad person because you take your jacket off. It's the perception that you're a slut because you got your arms out and you got tattoos all up and down your sleeves. That's something that they don't see. Women don't wear their arms out. It's gonna draw attention that you don't want. Bad attention. Like, I don't understand how Laura didn't understand what Zied was saying. And then Zied, got mad at the dude, which I don't agree that he should have gotten angry at the guy at the bar, but Laura should have just put a different shirt on. The shirt looked like pajamas anyway. I was like, is that a nightgown? Like a sleeping shirt? What are you wearing? It was ugly. It wasn't cute anyway. I was like, girl, put something else on. But she wanted to be sexy and she wanted to be stubborn and do what she wanted to do. But I felt like it was dumb. It was a dumb argument. Oh yeah, the other thing with him was when he went to the soccer game and she got to meet all his friends. Yeah, I'm trying to see how all of Zied's friends who play soccer every week are in shape and fine, and Zied look like that. I'm like, does he play with them? Are these the people that you play with? Or are they playing a different game and you're like standing off to the side getting water for everybody? Because all these dudes were thin and in shape, and Zied looked like, the auntie of the group. But anyway, basically they found out that Laura has money, and one of his friends was like, I hope I find me a white American woman too, because they apparently got money. And he's going to be taken care of. Like, that's all his friends think, is that he met this older woman who is going to take care of him. And I think that's what Zied is thinking as well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think of Zied and Rebecca. Do I keep calling? I don't know why my brain keeps hearing Laura. Am I calling her Laura or Rebecca? If I'm saying Laura, y'all, I'm sorry. It's Rebecca. But yeah, Rebecca's definitely the rich older woman who is going to take care of Zied. I mean, that's what she's there for. That's how he sees her. He's very young. He needs someone to take care of him financially. He's hoping that she'll do that. So I don't think these two will work either. But Laura just needs to chill on the whole I'm woman, hear me roar thing. Girl, you're in a different country. Let that go. Okay. But that's it for Rebecca and Zied. Let's move on to the next couple. Okay, so next is Tim and Jennifer. So for these two, Tim finally made it. Where's Jennifer even from? Colombia. Yeah. So Tim finally made it to Colombia. Tim is almost attractive, y'all. He's like almost. Like, when I look at him, I'm like, you're cute. You're cute. Yeah. You just can't look too long. Like, I feel like the fact that he like coiffs his hair and is like very well manicured helps him out a lot. But he's really not like fine. Jennifer on the other hand, homegirl is beautiful. And I mean, like, not in the Maria type way, because Maria's like plastic doll beauty. Jennifer is just like good jeans and a good workout beautiful. She is gorgeous. Her baby's adorable. I mean, she comes from a family of boxers, so the girl got hands. So Tim better watch out. He keeps playing around with her with his ex, and she was mad in the car. I mean, When he finally got to the airport, she saw him. They were happy to see each other. He had a bear for the baby. All that was cool and good. Then when they get in the car, for some reason, he thinks it's a good idea to tell this Latin, fiery woman who comes from a family of boxers, who clearly has hands, that his ex called him to check on him. You already know it's a problem. You already sent her the picture of the girl with the lace shirt on with the bra underneath. She already don't like the girl. It's already beef there. Why would you tell her that? That's something he could have kept to himself. I don't think that Jennifer needed to know that. Because it was going to cause conflict, and it did. That's exactly what it did, was caused a fight. Jennifer was pissed, and rightly so. Because the ex, like I said in my live, is going to be an issue. If Tim cannot expel this woman from his life, despite the fact that she has a daughter that he helped raise, who cares? You know, send the girl a Christmas gift, send her a birthday present, and that's it. You don't need to have contact with this ex. It doesn't make any sense. Him and Jennifer are not going to work. I know I've said that about every couple so far, but they're not. Not if the ex is going to be in his life. Jennifer's not going to stand for that. She's already pissed. She looked like she was about to swing on him in the taxi. It's not going to work if this girl is going to continue to be meddling in your lives. So my suggestion is to Tim is to get her out of there fast if you want anything to do with Jennifer. All right. She's trying to be well taken care of by a man from America with some money, which you are. And it can work well for you if you get rid of the ex. That's my advice to you, Timmy boy. That's it for Tim and Jennifer. Let's move on to the next couple. All right. We're flying right on through. Caesar and Maria are next. And I don't have much to say about them either. Caesar took his dumb behind down to Mexico like an idiot. I don't know where the other passengers were because he lost his luggage or he didn't have it. I don't know. There was nobody at the baggage claim. Not a single person. Not a single piece of luggage. I don't know if it took him. Did he stop by the bathroom? Did he stop and get lunch first? Like, did he go immediately to get his bags? I'm not sure. But there was no luggage and the ring was in the luggage. Like, who checks a diamond ring? You keep that with you. Put that in your pocket. Like, you can get on the plane with a ring. I don't understand. Anyway, he took his dumb behind down to Mexico and has not heard from Maria in days. Maria is, to make it worse, reading his texts. He's texting her saying, I'm here. I'm so excited to see you. I love you. She's reading them and not responding. Now, if she just wasn't responding, then you could at least say maybe something happened. Maybe her phone got dropped in the toilet. I don't know. But the fact that she's reading them lets you know that she sees you, Caesar, and is not responding. She's not coming. If Maria shows up in Mexico, I will go out in that yard, give one of Ace's turds, put it on a plate, and eat it right here on camera in front of you. And I'm not kidding. If Maria shows up in Mexico, I will eat one of my dog's turds on camera. That's how confident I am in the fact that she will not show up. Caesar is an idiot. Like I said last time, he needs to have someone be power of attorney over his money because he's clearly not mentally capable of taking care of himself. He's not mentally capable of handling his own finances. Something's wrong. I want this to be fake at this point. Like, I hope that it's fake. Because if this is real and this is a real human being, God bless him. That's basically it for Caesar and Maria. Let's move on to the next couple. All right, so next is Avery and Omar. So in this episode, Avery and Omar went wedding dress shopping. The mom is still being a brat about the whole situation. She keeps on wanting to bring up things that Avery used to do, the person that Avery used to be, and she has not accepted that Avery is a different person now. It doesn't matter how fickle you think she is. If you think she's going to stick to it, it doesn't matter. She has made a decision, and you, mom, need to respect that. So they go wedding dress shopping. She's mad that Omar's going because she wanted it to be a mother-daughter moment, and she also didn't want Omar to influence Avery's decision. But Avery wants Omar to be there so that he can help her pick out a dress that is appropriate for their religion, because she doesn't necessarily know all the rules just yet, but she definitely wants to respect her new religion. I totally understand that, and from Avery's point of view. And the mom was trying to act like in America, the men don't go dress shopping. I have seen many an episode of Say Yes to the Dress where the man was all up in there. Now, I personally would not have my man in there, but women do it. It's not weird. The mom just loves to say, in America, we do XYZ, when we don't always do that. Okay? They try on the dress, and she tries on one dress that was cute, but it was a little too tight. Omar said it was a little too tight. Avery was like, okay, I won't get that one. Mom's like, you used to wear tight clothes. Stop saying what she used to do. She's not that person anymore. Let it go, Mom. If it's meant for her to come back to be the old Avery, then she will. But she's definitely not going to go back to being the old Avery by you keep reminding her of the old her. That's not going to help. Okay? So just let her live out whatever this is that she's going through. If it's a phase, let her live it out. Leave her alone. So they pick a dress. It's cute, whatever. Then they go to dinner. The mom is like, oh, Avery, You're getting married. Let's get a glass of wine to celebrate. She's like, Mom, you know I don't drink wine. Omar's like, wine is harmful. Well, in America, girl, say in America one more time. Say it one more time. Say it one more time. I'm sick of Avery's mama. I'm tired of her. I can't do it anymore. Like, whenever she comes on the screen, I get like, I start rocking and I get angry because she just angers me because she's ignorant. Why would she want this girl to be drinking when she clearly doesn't drink anymore? Like, then she pulls out her phone and starts reading all these like extremist Muslim, like people who beat their wives, and like, you're not gonna hit my daughter, are you? Like, and a lot of people on Twitter were like, she's just being a good mom. She's concerned. There is a way that you can be concerned about your daughter's safety and still be respectful. Like, there's nothing that Omar has done or showed us that leads me to believe that he would disrespect Avery. Now, I know we don't know him, but this boy has been nothing but nice to them since they arrived. So she could come at him with respect, just like he's shown her respect, and say, hey, I have a few questions about your religion. I just would like to know if the way that you believe in the Muslim religion doesn't match with these things that I've read about. But no, she decides to be ignorant and rude and just pull out stuff that's totally extremist, that Omar has never even said that he believed in, hasn't alluded that he believes in. She gets on my nerves. She gets on my nerves. You know, Avery had to check her a little bit talking about the Old Testament. I'm like, yeah, the Old Testament says that, you know, women should be allowed in the house when they're on their period. Like, do we do that in society? No. So does that mean that every Muslim is beating their wife? No. And then there's other people who beat their wife. Like, I don't like this woman, and she needs to go away. But that's basically it for Avery and Omar. Let's move on to the last couple. Okay, so last is Ben and Akini. So this episode was really, really sweet with Ben and Akini. They got to meet each other, and we got to see a glimpse into Akini's life in Nairobi, and girl is like carrying jugs of water. They live in a house, but it's very rural. I can see why she's dating this white man. One of her friends even said on camera that Akini is a little bit obsessed with like white people. She's always like white movies. I think Akini has a white fetish. Honestly, I do. And they also said that they feel like all white people have money. And I'm like, that's a problem. Because I feel like this is going to be a Paul and Karini situation all over again. Because she's assuming that because Ben is white and lives in America that he's rich. Now, will she be living in the same way that she lives in Nairobi? No, of course not. She'll have running hot water. She'll be able to go to the grocery store, but they'll be living check to check, and she won't be living a lavish lifestyle. So when she says has money, it just depends on what she thinks is rich. If she thinks running water is fine, if she thinks that, you know, as long as they have a home, a nice place to live, a bed to sleep in, if she thinks that that's rich, then she'll be fine. But if she's expecting a lavish lifestyle from Ben, she's going to be sadly disappointed because homeboy does not have it like that. But when they met in the airport, guys, they actually liked each other. It was cute. They were kissing all in public. I was like, okay, Akini, kiss your man. He ain't got no lips, but kiss him. I mean, they were really cute. She was like, oh my gosh, you're tall and you're you know, fat, kind of, you know, it was cute. I like them, but I hope that the fact that he doesn't have all the coint that she thinks he does won't be a problem in the future. It could be a problem in the future. Her family doesn't like white people so much. So that could also be a problem. But you know what? These two are sweet and cute for right now. So I'm not mad at it. Yeah, we'll see what happens with them in the next episode. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter at NICHI_P_tweets for all my live tweets during the show as it is in real time every Sunday night. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.